to the FX Algo Trader volume alert demonstration. You can see here we've got a daily cable chart, a sterling dollar chart. Normally, if you look for volume information on a MetaTrader chart, you can only display tick volume data on the main or in the main chart window, which is shown with the green bars down here. It's not particularly useful in this format, so what we've done is created a separate indicator which repurposes that tick volume data and displays it in a separate indicator window. So if I load the volume alert system onto the chart, you can see it's created a separate indicator window down here. Why is this interesting, you may ask? Well, if you notice, peaks in tick volume often coincide with turning points or swing high or swing low points within a current pair. Doesn't necessarily constitute a buy or sell signal in its own right, but it gives you an early warning that there may be a potential change in direction for a particular pair. You can see in most of these cases, which I've highlighted on the daily chart, that as tick volume reaches a peak, the market tends, in most cases, to either consolidate and also potentially change direction. So, moving on, how do we actually make use of this data? Well, if we draw a trend line across the top of these peaks, the volume alert system automatically applies a trigger zone around this trend line. You can see here on the right hand side there's a little upper channel and lower channel which can be defined using this volume alert setting here. If we want to broaden the actual trigger zone, we can just change this number to 5% trigger zone. And you can now see the trigger zone is increased in width. So if, for example, the tick volume data enters this trigger zone, let's just simulate that on this chart by moving the trend line down to where the current tick volume data is. You can now hear the alert being triggered, and you can see in the experts tab of the terminal you're getting an audible alert and a message saying volume alert on GBP USD. So that's essentially the volume alert indicator demonstrated for you. A useful way to potentially identify turning points within the pairs that you trade. If anyone has any questions, please don't hesitate to contact me. It's info@fxalgotrader.com. Thank you for listening.